G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and it's time to put this big old boy together. Time to figure out where I'm putting him on my shelf. So let's start with the legs and the thighs and go from there. As you can see, as a recording, I still haven't got the pieces there. So let me just make a little bit of room on my side table, and we'll get the boys out of this here that we do not quite need just yet. So we'll get rid of Cool Peak. We'll get rid of Green Zone, and we'll get rid of Moonshine. He can go over here. And we'll start with the legs. Now, I did say when I did... There you go. I did say when I did this guy's video that I tried to combine them. It didn't work because it was too much of a rush, and I'm kind of glad I did. So we'll pull him off to one side for the moment. We'll get... Dark Knight. Now, I tried to just shove in and thought, oh, they just flick in. But that you need to actually get this backpack piece out of the way first. So, just try to get that all untapped. There we go. And what we're going to do, hopefully with some success, is this is going to go into here. And these pieces are going to go into here. Now, I admit it is a little bit of a more secure connection, but I'll show you something in a minute, which is a bit iffy, but it was probably mostly my fault. So just try and get that lined up, and then we can tab all that back in, get our wheels back where they're supposed to be, tab that back in. I suppose we could just leave them up there. I think you're supposed to tab it in down there, but it ain't hurting nobody. I think it actually secures better up there. Alright, so I'm just going to use that hip joint to try a little bit more. To try and just get him to bounce for a moment. Stay. And we'll bring in this guy. We'll do the same thing. I'm just going to tab that up there. And you need to, once again, wiggle all this out. Get those untabbed. So you have room, bring that down into the top, try to slide it back first, there we go, and then bring it forward, come on. Oh, that's what I was going to do too. I did chip paint off last time, but that's what happens when you have a metal connector port. Come on, get that in there. There we go. And I can all tab back in. I'm waiting for... Okay. Oh, that's why, because one's not in place properly. Come on. Oh, good God. Try again. Get both them in first. Then try to sit that down. Come on, I got yours in. Sorry if this is zooming out a bit. Why don't you... Oh, give me a second. Alright, so I figured out a way. Try and get the backpack as much out of the way as possible. Get that in, slide it forward. Then you can bring all this up and tab that in. That probably will work with Dark Knight as well. I just didn't do it. I can get those legs together. Those pieces are in the way. There we go. Alright, that piece is probably going to come off, so I'm just going to leave that aside for the moment. Alright, let's move this camera a bit without actually unplugging every single pipe. Alright, and now we'll do the upper body. And I won't be able to see the camera very well, so I apologize. Okay. So, I said I was going to do this in this video, but you can flip this out. Hope you can't even see that. Didn't see any of that. Flip those pieces out. Flip that out. You want to flip, if I can figure out how to do it, this piece out. Come on. Flip that up. can flip that out all the way, and then they can flip back down, and that will just sit like that. So you have these pieces, and this piece, which this is where I know I've seen videos where people have had trouble doing this bit. Try to get this back out again. Some of them just want to fold. Alright, so I'm just looking how I'm doing this and hopefully not running out of time while doing it. Oh. That was going to happen. Just get that out of the way, and that'll just be something else to do later. Oh, for God's sakes, now he's... Okay, so I've had to rotate the torso around because the lining up pieces weren't actually lining up. So let's see how this goes. I've done a little sort of run, so let's see if everything lines up like it's supposed to. Things are lining up, I think. I think not. Just trying to figure if there's a... Yeah, either, I think it's got to slide forward to lock it all in place. So, try this again. Some of these pins just don't want to stay down, which some of them I'm wondering whether they're even actually overly necessary. Come on. Get that in there, come on. Something's not sliding. Pull it in. Really? Really? It's just a matter of trying to keep these metal pieces down on the sides. I get you in there. Get you, come on. It's like they're not going deep enough. Give me a second. Okay, so I've kind of worked it out, but I'll tell you what, I did a test run, and trust me, if you plan on putting this guy back into robot mode, don't combine him. At least with the pieces I've got, he is too damn tight, and I almost had to obliterate my Shizen to get him off again. So basically I used this pin, and this, just a bit loose, because these don't really seem necessary, because honestly, once you've got that in place, he ain't going nowhere. So just try and line them up the best you can. This is rather difficult. I'm literally down on my knee now just so I can make sure things line up properly. Get that in the middle, get that on the other side, and push back. Whoop. Come on. You worked perfectly fine for me before. Now that you're on camera, you're gonna mess with me. Get in there. Come on. Get in your hole. Oh, why aren't you getting in? Swear to God, if it's not one thing, it's another. Where are you? You're in the right spot. Why aren't you going in? Hey, try that. See if that'll give me a little bit more leeway. Goes in there, that goes in there. Come on. Go down. And slide back. There we go. We got it, and like I said, he's not coming back out. He's staying right where the hell he is. I wasn't expecting a workout tonight. Then everything starts on tabbing and shifting and moving. Like I said, I'll put that chest piece back in place and hopefully it'll line up properly. Alright, try doing it now. Give me 1 second and then we'll do the arms. Combine is always so much fun. Just a suggestion to Moon Studio, Zeta, whatever you want to call yourself. Next time, just do a pre-made, pre-built body. Alright, we'll go with the left arm, and basically we need to, and this is going to be a pain, I don't know how we're going to do this. Somehow we've got to slip that over, so we're basically going to split the arm. 1 sec. So I've just split the arm, and I'm not sure if there's any specific, it looks like it's supposed to go up, but I'm just going to, oh shit. Yeah, that's not happening. Alright, so I'm going to try and do this so it's going to sort of fit in the grooves, and then just try your best if everything lines up like it's supposed to. Which so far it's worked so well. Get that arm screws it back together, and then you can bring it down. And I'll save you a couple of minutes and I'll put the other one on. Okay, so we're almost done. Going by pictures. Oh, I'm stuffed. These pieces go this way up, but I suppose it's up to you how you want to do them. And it's just, really, you want to use your ankle swivel. This is part of the reason why I wasn't going to do joint movement once he was combined, because I knew he'd probably end up falling over. So it doesn't matter which side, port, there's 2 screw holes back here. Just use the furthest one, make sure those pieces are further out. And that should line up perfectly fine and actually keep that in place. So grab that. Oh, maybe I'm using the wrong hole. I think I'm using the wrong hole. Yes, the outer hole, not the inner hole. That, and then like that. He does have a giant chasm at the back of his neck, but you ain't going to be looking at that. So get you turned around again. He is heavy. He is very, very heavy. Once again, do a fake chest next time, because this is a pain in the butt, especially with that piece. It should have been held down better. Now we can bring his combiner, his gun in. Pull out his handle, and we'll put it in his right hand. It's a tab to the palm, big old tab. Just get his thumb, how you want it. Tab in, and it tabs in really, really, really well. And he ain't, I was gonna say, he ain't dropping that, but there we go. So, final size comparison. There he is with Moon Studio / Zeta Toys other combiners. We have their Bruticus and their Superion. And of course, just for the sake of it, there he is with MP10. So, that is it. That's Moon Studios, Radiatron / Raiden, all done. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am exhausted. It's like just after midnight here, so I think I'm going straight to bed after this, after I figure out where I'm putting him. He is fiddly, he is fidgety, he is a solid figure when you get him together, but by gods, if you have any plans of keeping this guy in robot mode, don't combine them. The combiner joint between Moonshine and Long Arm, Iron Arms is tight, and you're going to end up pulling most of the figure apart to try and get that joint. It's the middle piece with the blue part. Beg my pardon. But thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, give me a thumbs down. I promise you it will not hurt my feelings. Subscribe, ring that bell, leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this series. Either way, I'm having a rest from combiners and I'm doing some simple figures. But thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.